Nikizaje. Ada welcome to us, guys.
Thank you to Showuba Village Council Cultural Group for that graceful and heartwarming welcome. It gives me immense pleasure and honor to welcome each one of you to the closing ceremony of the first edition of the Toshi Wungtung Memorial Football Tournament Western Zone, held under the inspiring theme, Rise Above, Reach Beyond. This tournament has not only been about goals and victories, but also about unity and the spirit of fair play that football brings. And today we celebrate the incredible energy, discipline, and teamwork of all the players. As we bring this first edition to a close, let's carry forward the same enthusiasm, the same fire, and the same sportsmanship. I am Kummerlain Chungur Joint Secretary Waisu, and I'll be the moderator for today. We are deeply honored to have with us Sri Engineer Apija King, Executive Engineer BWD Housing, Divisional 1, Kohima Nagaland, as our special guest. Sir, your presence adds immense value to this occasion, and we are truly grateful to have you amidst us. To officially welcome everyone present here, I now invite Mr. Lin Seok-kyung, Sports Secretary YA, to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am thrilled to welcome you all. It is my pleasure to welcome each and everyone to our first edition of Toshi Wungtung Memorial Football Trophy Western Zone closing program. We are honored to have our special guest, Sri Apija King, Executive Engineer, BWD, Housing, Divisional 1, Kohima, Nagaland. With us today, and all the dignitaries, leaders, and the public gathered here today to witness the final match of our first edition of Toshi Wungtung Memorial Football Trophy. I warmly welcome you all. Let's make the most of this opportunity to learn and connect. I wish both the finalized team a very best. I wish you all to play well. Last but not the least, I also warmly welcome the family of our brother, late Toshi Wungtung. Today, they've come here to witness the final match of Western Zone. We are so happily welcoming them and each and every one of you. Inilah ucapan beramai time blok lulubu. With honor and respect, our special guest today, Sri Apija King, please kindly stand and take a small token of love from our YA President. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the warm and heartfelt welcome. Every celebration feels incomplete without a special presentation, and to make this event more vibrant, we shall now have a special presentation from the Naga United Dipyung Students Union. Thank you, Naga United Dipyung Students Union, for the energetic, inspiring, and captivating performance. Now it's the time for the most awaited part of our program, that is the address by our special guest. Sir, I hope and believe that your words will surely inspire our players here. So I give the rest of time to our guest speaker here.
Very good afternoon to you all. Our compare for this afternoon, thank you for this time. The president of YAA and his colleagues, the family members of our late leader, Sri Toshi Wungtung, the village council chairman and GBs, our Reverend Dr. Atsam, my dear friends who accompanied me this afternoon. At the outset, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude for the warm reception accorded to me and my team. Thank you, the Showuba Village Council, for the reception. And I also would like to thank my friends who accompanied me living behind your engagements to be with us in this program, especially my two friends from Kohima and Showuba who came all the way from Kohima just for this program. Thank you. 90% of you may not know me, or forget about knowing me, must not have even heard my name. But to me, our Eastern brothers are not new to me. So I'm privileged and honored to be a part of this very important program. That is the first edition of late Toshi Wungtung Memorial Football Tournament. As I said, I'm not new to Eastern areas, especially our Yingkum tribe, brothers and sisters. I have visited, I think, almost every village under Pongru subdivision, right from Pongru till Khong. So I had a privilege to visit almost every village and Yingkum villages under Pongru. And I found that us is common with our Nagas. Yingkums are very hospitable people, very loving. I didn't feel that I was an outsider there during my, I think around 2 weeks of my tour under Congress subdivision. So I'm not feeling a stranger here. I feel that I'm just one of you standing here. There are many pioneers among our Yingkum brothers, but I had been fortunate enough to be associated with our late leader, late Toshi Wungtung, during the last assembly tenure, as he was the advisor, IPR, ACRT, and I think village guards. His contribution, especially to our Eastern brothers and in general, and our Yingkum community in particular. It is during my brief association with him, he had such love for our people. So I regard him as not leader of, not the representative of just Samator Chesor Assembly constituency, but I regard him as leader of the Nagas. So I'm glad to be a part of this very important program. His visionary contributions are immense. I would like to cite one small example. Samator attained a district, I think, only in 2022. But while he was the advisor IPR, where there was no post of DPRO, DPRO means District Public Relations Officer, he had that vision that definitely Samator is going to be a district very soon. Even though it was unfortunate that he could not live to see the day. But as the minister in charge of IPR, the advisor of IPR, he constructed the office of DPRO well in advance. Today, I was supposed to be in Samator to see the completion of that project. I'm glad to announce that it was through his visionary vision that Samator has a majestic office of DPRO, including quarters. So, such is an example. He had that foresight that was coming. So, it is only aptly befitting that YAA and the family members of late Toshi Wungtung has organized this tournament. His contributions, he rose, and the theme which you have rise above, reach beyond. It is very aptly put, because as far as I know, our late leader, he hailed from Sampur, I'm told, in a very remote village, cradled, nestled between India and Myanmar. Who would have thought that somebody from that village would rise and achieve so much within such a short period of time? He was a leader of the NPO, ENPO. During his student days, he was the president of Delhi Naga Students Union. So, in that short span of life, he had a very, very adventurous and very unforgettable contributions to our society. So it's very only befitting that this legacy be taken forward. Man is immortal. I grew up reading about Alexander the Great in our history books, plus through comics. He was a conqueror. He almost conquered the entire world. And he died at the young age of 32 years. That was, I think, 326 before Christ. So as he lay dying on his deathbed, he had three wishes. One, he asked that let all his physicians carry his coffin. He wanted to show that death cannot be healed by the best healers on this earth. That is unavoidable. Number two, he asked that on the road on the way to his graveyard, let all the gold, silver, ornaments, jewelry be just spread around, just to show that in death, these riches of this world have no value. And thirdly, his last wish was, let both his hands hang out of his coffin to show the world that we leave this world empty-handed. So, immortality cannot be bought with money or the best physicians in the world, but it is through the stories we leave behind while we're alive that our contributions becomes immortal. That was a lesson taught to us by Alexander the Great. So likewise, as our president was saying, there is an MOU for 2 or 3 years with the family members to conduct this memorial trophy. But we cannot forget the contributions, the legacy left behind by our late leader, Toshi Wungtung. I pray that this tournament, this memorial trophy will be taken forward to greater heights, involving participants from across the state and beyond. I know it is not easy to host a tournament of any magnitude, but where there is a will, definitely God will open us a way. And through this, after every edition of, in any edition, let the contributions, let the legacy left behind by our late leader Toshi Wungtung be told over and over again, so as to encourage our upcoming youths. Today you are young boys playing athletes. Tomorrow you will be representing your village, your tribe, your community. So through this medium, I'm sure you will develop a sense of camaraderie, friendship, sportsmanship, discipline, which will make all of our future generations a better and human and a better person. I just came here to share my few thoughts, and I'm glad that I've been a part of this program. When my friend Kopong asked me to be a part of this program, I was very reluctant at the beginning, but then I thought it over, and yes, young things are, be it Eastern, Western, like we Rengmas. I'm from Rema community. We are also fragmented into different states and areas, southern, northern, western, eastern, into different states. So also the same happens to be with our Imkhum brothers. Imkhum was, I think, earlier known as Imchongar. We know Imchongar only. But as late as 2020 or 21 only, the nomenclature changed into Imkhum. I think rightly, aptly coined, because it was sort of misspelled or misinterpreted as a nomenclature. So these are the efforts, few efforts, contributions during the time of our late leader Toshi Wungtung. District came into being. Imchungo got renamed to Imkung. So these are few contributions, and I'm sure there are many more contributions which you all must be knowing and aware. Let us not forget within these 2-3 editions. Rather, as our former speaker was saying, let this be taken forward to 25th edition, Golden Jubilee edition, so that the legacy and memories left behind by our leader is told on to encourage our younger generation. I thank once again the YAA for inviting me to be a part of this program. And also, I wish the 2 finalists all the very best. There will be just one winner, but let this match promote professionalism, discipline, and football is a very beautiful game. We call it the beautiful game. So show that beautiful game through your sportsmanship. All the best, and thank you everyone once again. Thank you. Makshi.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and insightful words. I am sure that your words have not only motivated the players here, but have inspired the masses in general that are gathered here today. Before we proceed to the declaration of the final match, we would like to acknowledge Sri Gimihan, former President YTC, with a small token of appreciation. So I would request Sri Gimihan to kindly stand on your feet. We will now have the most awaited time, that is the declaration of the final match Western Zone by our special guest. So as we invite Sri Engineer Apija King to officially declare the final match of the first edition of the Wungtung Memorial Football Tournament Western Zone, let's all welcome him with a round of applause.
I, Engineer Abhijit King, hereby declare the final match of the first edition of late Toshi Wungtung Memorial Football Tournament.